Phase 2 Final Plat, originally approved by Planning and Zoning on April 19, 2021, on property located at 2202 Section 3036, otherwise known as 11.999 acres of land out of the George K. Taggart III trustee, 1,108.79 acre tract in the J.W. Paul Survey, A-179, City of Rockport, Aransas County, Texas.
And again, this is just taking 3 lots and putting them in the phrase 3 and making the 1 in
Pretty cut and dry. Any other comments?
Just here in case you'll have any questions.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, everything has already been approved, and so it's just kind of a formality that we have to go back to you guys to get your approval again.
Just a little housekeeping.
Yes.
All right, we have a motion.
I'll second it.
Kim and Rick, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. We'll move to the staff report. We have update on the comprehensive plan discussion.
Yes, ma'am. Item number 4 is just staff report only. No discussion or debate. On 4A, update on the comprehensive plan discussion. Just FYI for the commission. On February 22nd, the comprehensive plan was brought to council for approval on second reading. Council asked to postpone that action and bring it back for a workshop. So there'll be a workshop on March the 22nd where the council will entertain questions and hopefully make a decision to move forward with the comprehensive plan. We do have a citizens participation request for this item. Ms. Rutledge, if you'd like to.
Thank you for allowing comments. I realize this is just a staff report. I'm Kristie Rutledge, 1411 Dana Drive. I realize this is just a staff report tonight, but it's important to note the history and the backdrop as to how we got here. The Planning and Zoning Commission meeting minutes for July the 19th public hearing are not posted on the city's website. This is really concerning to me because your February the 7th meeting was contingent, dependent upon that, the recommendations that you made. The most important thing that this city can do, because this comprehensive plan from the very beginning has been mired in so much controversy about the way the consensus has been built for this, that 100 high school students were interviewed to build consensus for this, that basically a small group of folks shortly after Harvey got together in some meetings and came up with a comprehensive plan, and we're all supposed to accept it. 30 people signed a petition on July 19th in this very room in opposition to the comprehensive plan. And those meeting minutes are not available. And to make it worse, your February 7th agenda item to look at whether the recommendations that you made on July 19th were actually implemented in the plan are not out there, right? So I don't think that your February 7th meeting is accurate or even valid. The most important thing that this Planning and Zoning Commission can do from this point forward is require full transparency. Substantial changes have been made to the comprehensive plan. I have documented them. I have attended all of the meetings, November the 9th, November the 23rd. Substantial changes to the future land use map have been made. None of those changes were ever discussed in a public meeting or a public hearing. And it subsequently came back to you on February 7th, months later, but there's no meeting minutes to record for July 19th. The most important thing this Planning and Zoning Commission can do is require that substantial changes come back to Planning and Zoning. I think he's going to present those tonight on first reading, then get recommended back to City Council. Full citizen involvement. This is a 20-year plan. It's going to substantially change our lives, not just for the near future, but for generations to come. The future land use map that is put out there currently, right now, on the last meeting, the last presentation of it, has rezoned many R1 properties, single-family properties, residential properties, to commercial. There's recoloring in areas outside of the jurisdiction for the city of Rockport. The city of town of Fulton is colored. This doesn't make sense, and none of this was ever discussed in a public meeting. The July 29th, 2021 City Council accepted your recommendations to remove mixed use and change the map back to their current designations. The current designations which are in the current zoning map. So thank you. Go forward with a transparent process. Bring all your citizens involved in a public hearing. Substantial changes need to go back on first reading. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we stated, this was not an action item or a discussion item. It was just to give y'all a heads up. The council is going to hear the plan again on March the 22nd.
Mike, I have a question. I had requested that planning and zoning be included in that workshop, and it was my understanding that we were supposed to be. Are we going to be part of that?
I believe that is a joint meeting. I'll have to check to be sure. I don't think it's been posted yet. It's been posted as a joint meeting.
Oh, it hasn't been posted yet, but.
Yeah, it has not been posted.
We will be part of that workshop.
And it's an evening workshop?
No, that'll be a 1:30 workshop. Item B, discuss upcoming ordinance revisions. Just an FYI, our staff has met with the Tree and Landscape Committee, and we have begun a draft of a new tree and landscape ordinance. It is still in draft form. Once we make some more changes to the draft, it will be brought for the Tree and Landscape Committee one more time for their final review before it's moved forward for approval. So we're working on that. Also, we have a draft RV park ordinance that is currently under review. We had a meeting with some current RV park owners. They gave us lots of suggestions on what they'd like to see in an updated RV park ordinance. We're incorporating some of those changes into another draft ordinance that will be brought back before that group for review, before that ordinance is brought forward for everyone to take a look at.
Mike, also clarification on the RV ordinance. The last time we met, we voted to have a workshop, a joint workshop with staff, RV council, and us. That will happen.
I'm not sure that we're going to have the joint workshop with everybody involved, but we are going to have at least one more meeting with the RV folks before we bring the draft ordinance forward. So I don't have a timeline of events and who will participate in each event as of yet.
Okay, well, that was an official vote at an actual meeting that we had to
We'll
do
go back
that.
and review it to make sure we follow
We need to have that.
Yeah.
We need to do that.
We'll make sure we're following procedure. And the third one is we've been asked to consider a short-term rental ordinance for our community. We currently do not have one.
Tom had it.
Yes, sir.
I guess I'm not talking loud enough. Since I'm the new guy on here, there's talks of a bus tour and being shown the RV parks by the owners and pointing things out. Is it possible for me and anybody that also wants to refresh their memory to do something like that?
I'm sure we can get something worked out. We did have a tour of RV parks.
I've read all the documents from that, but I mean, seeing it is
Yeah.
something different.
I'm sure we could work something out as we get closer to adoption and everything.
Thank you.
Contact us. And item number 3, short-term rental ordinance. As I stated, we've been asked to consider a short-term rental ordinance for our community. We currently do not have one. We are researching other communities within the state of Texas that have short-term rental ordinances, taking a look at them. to see what might fit best for our city. And as we go through that process, I'm sure we'll go through several drafts before we're ready to bring it forward and adopt a plan for our community. That is the staff report.
We have a citizen that would like to comment.
I'll come up real quick.
So Kathy Kane, 109 Boardwalk Avenue. As the president of an HOA, I'm asking that y'all poll existing HOA boards and ask what they would like to see or where they feel that they've had issues with short-term rentals or even long-term rentals in their HOAs. Now that that was part of the plan. And going to that because we live it and breathe it and we monitor our groups every day. So I just ask them if you consider reaching out to the local HOA
Yes, ma'am.
individuals. I don't think that there's a list out there.
Of HOAs,
Uh-huh.
we have.
And you have the HOA presidents?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
We do.
thank you.
Yeah. And as I stated on short-term rentals, we're just in the very preliminary phases of doing the research. And in most of your subdivisions, they have HOAs and or deed restrictions that regulate rentals and such within the subdivisions. But you're exactly right, everybody needs to be included in the communication as we move forward. That is all.
Was there anyone else here that wished to speak on any of these items?